it's been a long time since I've done a voiceover, but now that I have some time on my hands due to my accident, I'm getting back to editing the videos that were done 2 years ago. Pretty pathetic that I haven't been on it, but I have some reasons for that. Mostly is when I went out with Tyler, he had these awesome drone footage.
We wait right here, boy.
And my old computer couldn't handle the drone footage. So I was waiting. I kind of found some workarounds where I did a screenshot, but that I only could do it so many times. I was having the free version, so it was a mess. But basically, I've got a new computer. I've got some time on my hands due to my accident, so I'm back at it. That picture right there, we were down in that valley in the desert that morning, and then we rode up into the mountains, and it's like you're on another planet.
Has no power.
Oh no, really?
Yeah, like I'm struggling and
I just need to make more content now. But this ride was incredible.
like it feels like it did not adjust to the temperature changes. It's just, it's running hot. I'm at like 220.
Oh wow, is it 220?
Yeah.
So his brand new Beta was having problems, and turns out to be his fuel pump. And he would downshift even into first gear and wasn't able to get any power. There he is right there up at the top. And that's Greg when he was out on the, he's got that KTM. And there's my bike. But we rode up to that mountain again, being down the desert in the morning, and then driving up to the mountains to the cooler weather was fantastic. Being in July, it was super hot down low, and coming up here, it was almost chilly.
Is it her registration? I gotta sign that.
I should have talked a little more about how many people were signed this or where they were from, but I kind of browsed around and nobody was from Tennessee. So I was happy to sign my name as from Tennessee. The Kawasaki was having some issues too. He dumped it the first day, and his fan was kind of, the frame was pushed up against the fan, and so he had a hard time keeping that bike cool. And here's the cool drone shots. Now that I got a newer computer and better software, I'm able to put the drone shots into my video editing 2 years later. There's the group. Tyler told us that he was going to hang out up here and that we were going to go down and check out this kind of cliff butte area and then ride back, and it was awesome.
Papa, Daddy.
But right, both of you make me think it. My bike just flat fire. I can adopt the sound. I like that. This is the cliff, right? Now we just look cool like a boss here, standing there. I'm over here by the dead tree. It's a little campfire place. Yeah, I just think he was gonna do some circles and then. Yeah, that's what we did all day yesterday. Yeah. There's double track. One little sliver right there. Right here. Got it. Oh no, oh no, oh he caught it, oh he got it, yeah, well done. Quite the save. He even indicated.
Oh, this close. Thanks guys, that was awesome.
That was awesome.
Oh, that's gonna be cool looking too.
I didn't know if you were gonna go out further from the cliff as we're up on that point.
Oh yeah, well, if you want to, I mean I've got GPS.
No, it's fine. I was just.
That would look pretty cool. Well, we're good. We're good. Oh, that's fun.
Too much. Oh, God. Wow.
So this is just some awesome stuff. We're heading back down. We're just on some gravel roads or dirt roads, nothing major. But heading back to the base camp, which was in our Airbnb. Beautiful area. They're in Coral Cliffs. There's the fist bump. I was trying to remember if that was on the drone shot or not, but that was Greg and I on the fist bump. But we're coming back to Capitol Reef.
Here, man, I've got my daughter's hair tie as my problem. My sticky problem, my cruise control. I guess you just get used to it, and like every time I want to decelerate, I just flip it down, you know, it's fun. Most guys that have ridden it, they're like, oh, it's not very intuitive. It's like
Talking to the group about, you know, when we did that fist bump, he's like, you didn't slow down. And I was like,
you just get used to it, and like every time I want to decelerate, I just flip it down, you know, it's fun. Ridden it, they're like, oh, it's not very intuitive. My bad.
after we did that fist bump, they're like, how did you keep speed? And I told them that I used my daughter's hair tie as my throttle lock. But at this point, we are coming back, and you can see those clouds in the background, and we end up riding through the rain. And I'm using some AI software to try to get rid of the wind noise, and sometimes it makes my voice sound super weird, and
Not to jinx it, but nobody's dumped
and
this
it
dike
doesn't make
today.
it have like English.
Hey, I dumped it twice yesterday.
I hate the wind noise, but this trip I was more interested in the ride than the actual footage, so
No overheating light.
you can see on my homemade windscreen that's when I dumped it yesterday and broke off the tip there.
Look pretty. I almost knocked me a KLX. Yeah, I was looking at him pretty hard.
But the neatest thing about this ride was just all the diversity.
this little
The
canyon,
terrain
that's cool.
was incredible. You were like on the moon in one place in Swing Arm City, and then another place you're out on Mars.
I just love the simplicity. It's been so awesome. But I mean, I was selling John up at the box, and we had some milk bag, and I was like, you know, everybody's got these warning lights and this fuel injection, and I'm just like, man, it hurts this blip. I have no idea how hot my bike is. I have no idea. It just carbureted, it just goes. You know, I'm like, it's nice not to have anything tell you, oh, you know, you're overheating. I'm like, if it didn't overheat when I was vapor locking, you know, if it's still running, I'm like, this thing's been destructive. Feet are feeling better? Yeah, I'll go.
He ended up not joining us for
nice,
the
with
next
the graph.
ride the next day in the morning after. I think he might have made it. I think he took a whole day off to fix his Beta. And like I said, it needed a fuel pump. At the time, we didn't know that, but he ended up figuring it out and had a dealer be able to ship one into him, and he was able to ride after I left. He drove that thing, well, he trailered it, he put it in the back of his truck and came all the way from New York to ride with EveRide. I mean, everybody, it was awesome. Now we're actually in Capitol Reef Park on the paved roads. It's a beautiful place. Definitely would love to go back and ride some more. There was some stuff that I didn't get a ride on. And these are just some still shots that I took when I did not have the camera running.